Hi, hello, how are you all? Welcome to my channel Law Made Simple with me Vidyarati. Today in the series of labor law, let us look into the E.S.I Act. E.S.I Act is nothing but Employees State Insurance Act 1948. What are the benefits available for the employees? Let's get started. The E.S.I Act has provided as many as 6 benefits to the insured employees, where the Workmen's Compensation Act provides compensation to those who are injured during the working hours. The E.S.I Act provides benefit to sickness, maternity, disablement, dependents, medical and funeral expenses. So, to claim these benefits, the injured employee should have paid contributions to the E.S.I Corporation through his employer. Under the Section 46 of the E.S.I Act, these benefits are provided and different rules are provided under different sections. So, these benefits are available at certain specified rates and these are available in the first schedule of the E.S.I Act. So, the E.S.I Act will provide almost 6 benefits. What are those benefits? Sickness, maternity, disablement, dependent, medical and funeral expenses. These expenses will be provided in a periodical manner. But whereas the Workmen's Compensation Act, the injured employee will get benefits only in a lump sum amount and in one go. So let's get started to the first benefit, sickness benefit. Health is the most precious asset of an individual. During the sickness period, an insured employee is entitled for this benefit provided the sickness exceed 2 days. Means the sickness should last more than 2 days, then only he can avail the benefit. During first 1 year period, the employee is entitled for the benefit not exceeding 56 days. And at a stage he cannot avail the benefit for more than 26 days. So in 1 year he can take the sickness benefit for up to 56 days, not exceeding that, and he cannot avail the sickness benefit at a stretch of 26 days, not more than 26 days. So under section 64 of the E.S.I Act, the employee who is sick should produce a certificate in support of his sickness issued by the medical practitioner. He shall remain under the medical treatment at a dispensary, hospital or other institution provided under this act. He shall follow the directions given by the medical practitioner and he shall not leave the premises where he is undergoing the treatment without the permission of the medical practitioner. The second benefit is the maternity benefit. The E.S.I Act provides periodical payment to an insured woman in case of confinement, miscarriage, sickness arising out of pregnancy or premature birth of a child. How the grounds of eligibility are carried is, the insured woman to such payment must be certified by an insurance medical officer. She is entitled for this benefit for a period of 12 weeks, of which 6 weeks is prior to and 6 weeks after the confinement. If there is any sickness arising out of pregnancy, this benefit can be extended for another 4 weeks. In case of death of the woman, when the child is alive, he will be entitled for the claim of this benefit. The next benefit is disablement benefit. The concept of disablement benefit under E.S.I Act is similar to the compensation paid under Workmen's Compensation Act. However, under this act, the benefit is periodical payment, whereas under Workmen's Compensation, it is a lump sum amount paid. Under E.S.I Act, how an insured employer is entitled to claim is when he suffers from a disablement and the disablement results from an employment injury and he sustains the injury as an employee in conditions mentioned under E.S.I Act. So, the employment injury is nothing but an injury arising out of and in the course of employment. Injury should have been caused during the benefit period. Whether the disablement is temporary or permanent or partial or total, the employees are entitled for this benefit. And if the case of permanent disability, the employee is entitled for this benefit as long as he services. Coming to the third benefit, dependence benefit. The greatest asset of a family is the life of the bread earner. So, under this Act, E.S.I Act, in case of the death of the insured employee by an employment injury, the dependents are entitled for this benefit. And under Workmen's Compensation Act 1923, lump sum is paid to the dependents. But in E.S.I Act, it gives more discretionary powers to the dependents. Under E.S.I Act, the benefit is paid periodically. According to this act, Wife is entitled for the 3/5 of the benefit till she remarries or dies, and the minor children are entitled for 2/5 of the benefit until they become majors. The fourth benefit is the medical benefit. The health of any member of his family is more concerned to a workman. This act intends to provide medical benefit not only to the insured employee but also to the other members of the family. The benefit is when there is an outpatient treatment, and attachment of hospital or dispensary card is important by visits of the home of the insured as an inpatient in a hospital or other institution. Under this provision, medical benefit is extended by services but not money was given directly to the employee. So they have to provide all these bills: outpatient treatment and attachment of hospital or dispensary, home visits by a medical practitioner, and if in case if he is hospitalized inpatient, then all these services he can avail, but no money is given directly. The next benefit is funeral benefit. So, on the death of the insured employee within 3 months, the eldest surviving member of the family is entitled to such amount as may be prescribed by the central government for funeral expenses. However, if the deceased has no family or he is living away from the family, the person who incurs the funeral expenses is entitled for this funeral benefit.